Just after their breakup, Lee Chae-min and Yoon-ah deliver huge good news to fans. Hello everyone, a warm greeting from the team at Yahoo Japan News. If you enjoy our deep dives into K-drama tea, please give our channel some love, like, subscribe, and share, we'd be so grateful. Quick heads up before we begin. This video article mixes verified facts with a little friendly speculation and fan theory. Sleuthing, some of the inferences below may not match reality, so take the romance goggles off for a moment and enjoy the ride. Picture this, the curtain falls on a dozen episodes of palace politics, time-traveling soufflés, and a slow-burn romance that had viewers clutching their teacups. The on-screen pairing of Lee Chae-min and Yoon-ah in Bon Appetit, Your Majesty has been the kind of chemistry that makes editors rewrite headlines. Then, plot twist for the tabloids, whispers start. The pair, beloved by shipping communities everywhere, have just broken up in the twilight glow. After the drama's run, whether that's a real-life split, an on-set misunderstanding, or just fandom melodrama, the truth gets politely lost somewhere between a press release and a Twitter thread. But fans need not weep into their ramen just yet. The huge good news is not a private romance reveal at all, it's a professional triumph. Bon Appetit, Your Majesty has surged to astonishing cumulative streaming numbers, crossing the 30.1 million cumulative views mark on Netflix and registering hundreds of millions of viewing hours, a level of success that has critics calling it one of the biggest non-Netflix original Korean hits in recent memory. If you needed a reminder that a good love story, even when fictional, can pay dividends, here it is. High ratings, trending hashtags, and a finale that had everyone arguing whether the happy ending was rushed or perfect for them. The drama wrapped its run with headlines and heated online threads over the finale, and the conversation only helped bolster its streaming totals. For comparison, and because lists are the popcorn of internet culture, here's how the series stacks up among other big Korean TV hits in cumulative view terms. These numbers reflect widely circulated tallies of cumulative views and are used to show the scale of the hit. TVN, Bon Appetit, Your Majesty, 30.1 m. TVN, Queen of Tears, 28 m. JTBC, King the Land, 23.5 m. MBC, When the Phone Rings, 20.8 m. SBS, My Demon, 18.8 m. TVN, Love Next Door, 16 m. JTBC, Beyond Bar, 14.4 m. Ina, Tastefully Yours, 12.7 m. JTBC, Strong Woman Soon, 10.3 m. TVN, Unknown Soul, 8.9 m. What does this mean for Lee Chae-min and Yoon-ah? In the grand romantic comedy that is showbiz, success on-screen often translates into career momentum off-screen. For Lee Chae-min, critics and columnists have described the role as a moment that could elevate him into even bigger projects. For Yoon-ah, the performance reinforced her status as one of the industry's dependable, star-making leading women. Whether they play coy in interviews or let the chemistry sizzle on camera, both actors leave the show with their star meters elevated. Of course, where there is success, there will be ships and speculation. Social media has been a stew pot of fan theories, engagement rumors, did you see that glance, clips, and the occasional overenthusiastic, they're getting married thumbnail. It's worth stressing, fans love to connect the dots. Journalists check the receipts. As we said at the top, a few of these ideas are playful inferences rather than confirmed facts. Treat the gossip like a seasoning, sparingly. And if anyone wants to send us screenshots to pour over, our DMs are open, only half joking. The chemistry between Lee Chae-min and Yoon-ah on screen isn't something that can be manufactured overnight. It's the kind that reveals itself in the smallest, almost accidental moments. A lingering glance that stretches a fraction longer than the script asks for. A micro smile that appears when the other delivers a line offhandedly. The way they share a breath before a kiss, seen to the rhythm of their movements, matches perfectly. These are the tiny human details that make a pairing feel lived in. When those small beats accumulate across episodes, they create an impression that the actors aren't just performing love, they are somehow living it for the camera. And that blurring of lines is what makes viewers' hearts beat faster. That perceived intimacy is fuel for imagination. In the age of clips and instant uploads, anything remotely suggestive can be looped. slowed down, and framed as proof. A brief touch on the arm becomes an intimate contact. A candid exchange offset becomes a secret conversation. Fans, hungry for connection and narrative, begin to stitch those moments together into a fuller story, often adding emotional color far beyond what actually happened. Editors and creators of fan content are especially good at this. A 2-second look, when repeated with soft music and a clever caption, can feel like an epic confession of love. Social media doesn't just amplify moments, it also invents context. Threads of speculation spread rapidly, comments multiply, and hashtags trend as if the fandom itself were staging a mass production of hope. Memes and fan fiction step in to fill the gaps, offering endings and backstories that the show never provided. For many viewers, this is part of the joy, imagining a what if that extends beyond the episodes. For journalists and entertainment outlets, however, those same fragments can become clickbait, turning playful curiosity into breathless rumor. It's a combustible mix, and sometimes the rumors take a life of their own. Yet while gossip is entertaining, it's worth remembering the professional craft behind what looks like magic. Great on-screen rapport is a product of hard work, hours of rehearsal, precise direction, careful blocking, and actors who trust each other enough to be vulnerable in front of dozens of strangers and multiple cameras. Chemistry is amplified by good writing that gives characters space to breathe, by a director who understands pace and silence, and by co-stars willing to listen and react truthfully. In many cases, what appears as spontaneous warmth is actually the polished result of countless small choices made by people committed to their roles. So what's the biggest good news line to take away? If you're a fan, it's that the story you fell in love with found a massive audience. That's a win for the cast, the crew, and for every viewer who shouted at the TV during episode 8. Big streaming numbers mean more chances for spin-offs, more offers on the table for the actors, and maybe, if the production gods are feeling benevolent, a reunion special that gives fans the long epilogue their shipping hearts crave. Thanks, and one last reminder from if you enjoyed this piece and want more K-drama recaps, speculations, and gentle shipping encouragement, please subscribe to our channel and ring that notification bell. We promise analysis, laughter, and the occasional dramatic gasp.